tam uvāca hrṣīkeśaḥ prahasann bhārata senayor madhye viṣīdantam idaṁ. Now here Kṛṣṇa is addressed as Hrsikesa. Hrishikesh, we should always remember that Kṛṣṇa is the Supreme Personality of God. He is present as incarnation. Now, God is all powerful. God is all powerful. So, if He comes before you, you cannot deny that how is that God has come. You cannot say that. If God is all powerful, then it is His choice. It is His free will. He can come before you, provided you are such qualified devotee. So, there cannot be any solid argument that God cannot come, or God, of course, so far Vedic literatures are concerned, they accept the incarnation of God. So Kṛṣṇa is the Supreme Personality of God, and so he is addressed as Hrsikesa. Hrsikesa, it has got a significant meaning. Hrishik means the senses. Hrishik. And Isha means Lord. Isha means Lord. So, He is the Lord of the senses. He is the Lord of the senses. Similarly, Govinda, here also Govinda name is also there, yes. Najasya iti govindam uktya tusning bahuvah. Govindam. Govinda, go means also senses. Go means cow. Go means land. And go means sense. And inda means pleasure. One who gives pleasure to the cow, one who gives pleasure to the land, one who gives pleasure to the senses. So his name is Govinda. Now two names are used here. So we should try to understand what is the meaning of Hrishikesh. Hrishik means Indriya and Isha means Lord. So whatever senses we have got, actually the proprietor of the senses, not myself. The proprietor of the senses is God. Just like we are sitting in this room is allotted for our sitting under some consideration of rent or whatever it may be. But this room is not ours. That's a fact. We should not consider that I am the proprietor of the room. Although I am using it to my heart's desire as I like, that is a different thing. But as soon as there is some misunderstanding, or the landlord says, now you cannot room in this room, vacate, I have to vacate. You see? Similarly, this is also just like room. This is our body. This body is given to us by God under certain condition. And as soon as God likes that you should vacate from this body, I have to vacate. Nobody can allow us to stay here. And besides that, just like my hand, this hand, now suppose if this hand is paralyzed, the power of this hand is so long there is power from the Supreme. Otherwise, if my hand is paralyzed, there is no remedy. You see? So we are not the owner of this body, not the owner of the senses. The senses are just like hired from the Supreme Lord. This is a very subtle understanding, one should know. So therefore, actually, the proprietor of the senses is God. Now, if I am the proprietor of this tape record, then it should be utilized for my purpose. Anything which I own, that should be utilized for my purpose. Your things should be utilized for your purpose. So, if God is the proprietor of our senses, then these senses must be used for God's purpose. That is the constitutional position. That is the constitutional position. Now, when these senses are used for other than God's purpose, that is our bondage, conditioned life. When the senses are purified and it is used for God's purpose, that is natural life. That is natural life.